guys, it's me Hangshan. Welcome back to a brand new video. So today's video is going to be about tips for Bloxburg building. So I would say I'm pretty good in building. I'm not a professional, but I do have some tips that I can give you guys for building. So if you're not really that good in building, or if you're just starting off and you really want to learn how to do like building properly, then you have come to the right video. So before we get started, make sure you hit subscribe and ding the bell to get notifications every single time I upload. And let's get right into this video. Okay, so the first tip is to make your houses the minimum size of it. Like, don't make them like huge mansions, because then it's gonna be really tough to fill it out, and there's not really that much stuff you can put in to fill it out, and you save a lot more money if you make them like an average size, like this house right here. That's tip number one. Tip number two is, if you're doing like bedrooms or bathrooms or like literally anything, put down the basic needs where you want them to be, and then make the walls around it. Don't make it like super big, because then it's gonna be really hard to fill out the space, and smaller houses tend to look more cozy and cute. So yeah, that's another tip for me. Number three is to use colors that go together, like pink and blue, or like blue and yellow, or blue and orange, something like that. Don't pick colors that clash together, like orange and pink. That just is not pretty. Okay, so use colors that go together, and like have a specific color palette. Like you can do like pastels, or like neutrals, or like you can do bright and fun colors. So please plan that out before, and don't just make random colors in your house. And this is basically my specific color palette that I always go for. It's always these muted colors, if I can show you these sort of colors. So yeah, I like muted colors the most. Next tip is to use warm lighting. So many people will disagree with me, because like people like bright lighting, but I would say if you're going for like a cozy, like neutral pastel house, then I would say the best thing to do is to have like neutral lights. And the color that I like to use for lighting, let me show you guys, is this specific color here. It's called pastel brown. It's this one right here. So that's the color that I use every single time, and it always really looks like really cozy, really warm, and it looks it's really nice. Like, it looks really nice, and it goes with every single color. So yeah, now let's move on to the backyard, actually. Okay, let me just go to my backyard. Okay, so for your backyard, tip is to like always have like hedges around the area, like the perimeter, and please don't make it like massive, because again, filling out, like, okay, my tip is to make everything smaller than you want it to be, because if you make it smaller, it's gonna be way easier to like decorate the whole place, like this sort of. Don't make it massive. That's a really nice tip, because it's gonna be very expensive later on. So yeah. Okay. Oh, another one. Don't fill up the spaces too much, because if you fill it up too much, it's gonna look way too cluttered. Make sure make sure you do have it cluttered, but don't make it like so cluttered to the point that it's really hard to move and you just jump on stuff to move. Like you're just jumping on the couch to go to the bathroom, like that. So don't make it overly cluttered. Like, this room is a bit cluttered because of the fairy lights and stuff, but Yeah, please don't put too much stuff in the room. um Put the essentials and then put like a few plants around. I say like plants is a really good tip. Like use plants a lot or throughout your whole build. I have plants just randomly here and there, and I just like like houses with plants always look much better. Like it looks 10 times better. So yes, put some plants around. Yeah, and yeah, that's all of my tips actually. So yeah, I know this video is like very short and stuff, but that's okay. I anyways upload almost every single day. So yeah, let me know if you found these tips helpful, or if you like use these tips and you have improved your building. And give this video a big fat thumbs up. My username is demonslayer_161. So if you send me a friend request, then comment down below your username and I'll friend you. So yeah, that's about it, and I'll see you guys next time.